All right, Sean Zattel here with the GWOAT herself, Claressa Shields, here for Canelo Berlanga Fight Week. But I just saw the movie trailer for The Fire Inside.
Yes.
Barry Jenkins, Academy Award-winning director, and they're releasing this film on Christmas Day, which they don't just release films that they think are going to make money. They release films around that time they believe are going to be good and Oscar contenders.
Yes.
How's it feel to have a MGM, like a major motion picture film made after your life?
Well, for one, to have a biopic about my life before the age of 30 is insane. To be pound for pound #1 woman fighter in the world right now and have a movie coming out is just crazy. But it's very surreal. I'm very happy and proud about it. It's still kind of unbelievable. I think, like when I watched the trailer, when they dropped it, I was crying and I was in tears. I think the story is very great, and I'm happy for everybody to learn my story.
We talked about it before the interview, so forgive me to brush up on the same stuff. But how authentic is this film? How real is it? It's
very real, and the reason it's very real is because I'm very real. I don't want people to try to create a story to where this is what people want to see, this is what people want to hear. I'm like, no, I want my life story. I want my stories. I want my experiences to be in the movie, and a lot of things that I've experienced in my life, even with the first Olympics and everything. A lot of it I never spoke about. I never said anything about. I just kept pushing, kept being the best, and kept working hard. But I did have some struggles that I had to get through.
What do you feel like the heart of the film is going to be? The point of the film, essentially. I know it's kind of deep, but
I think the point of the film is to let everybody know that we all go through stuff. But if you keep looking at the light at the end of the tunnel while you're going through the dark tunnel, you'll be happy that you kept going. I think that my life story is very resilient. It shows the no-quit attitude that I have. It shows my inner belief that I don't think gets recognized enough on how I made it to where I am, and how... Pause.
Gotcha. Roscoe? Is that Roscoe Hill? Amari Jones, my bad, man. I got my Olympians mixed up.
I'm about to get them together anyway. Hold on. Amari Jones, let me tell you. Is your gold a little bigger than mine?
My bronze. This is a bronze.
I'm sorry, look at it. You don't know when I got one, so let's go to me. This thing heavier than mine.
My fault, Omari. You and Roscoe both got smiles that get me mixed up.
Yeah. They decked y'all stuff out. You got the little Paris thing around here. I'm all in your face.
You good?
I'm in a little groupie. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
She came out.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I know I'll be on the next year. I'm sorry.
I knew I was gonna catch you out here.
Oh man. Yo, let's get a picture and everything. Oh my God. I'm down. I usually have my gold medals in my purse. I don't even have my purse today. Oh man, come on. Oh my goodness.
They weren't scoring fights very easy for the American fighters either. So.
We ain't gonna cry about it.
No.
He won that fight. Could you get us one? Yeah.
Oh man, so how does it feel though?
It's good.
Yeah.
It gotta be.
Yeah.
It gotta be.
I'm getting knocked out and I put my hand on your shoulder now.
When you're the only one to do it, man, it's weird because you walk around, like you're the man.
Yeah.
I mean, you are.
Yeah. I texted you. I said I wanted to twin with you. I was trying to get that gold.
I'm already knowing I had watched that fight. I didn't think you lost that fight.
Yeah.
But they be so hard on the American fighters,
Right.
man. They be so hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah.
But you did the country proud. You did yourself proud and everybody that love you proud. You did good over there. You were shiny. You over looking like Ray Jones.
Thank you. Yep. You was tuned in the whole way through. So.
Man, are you turning pro? Staying amateur?
I'm a C, so we still looking. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
They already done lost me.
Yeah.
I told them I had my second Olympic gold, right? And they were like, oh, you should stay amateur for your next one.
Right.
And I was like, all right, how much I offer? And they were like, we'll pay you like, $4,000 a month. I said, well, my pro they offered me $50,000. I think the president back then told me, he was like, Chris, no woman in boxing makes $50,000 for a fight. I said, I swear to God, I got a contract I just signed for $50,000 to fight the pro debut.
Right.
I said, I got it right here, and I was signing.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all better offer me some money.
Yeah.
He's like, Chris, all we got for you is $4K a month. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all
out.
good? And then all of a sudden, next month, I was fighting for 50K.
Yeah.
Wow, dropped it on me.
Yeah.
You know, but
Kept it running.
yeah, but they gotta run you that.
Yeah, exactly.
All that good stuff. Lay it out for you.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
For sure.
Why don't you finish the movie and let him
Yeah. Come on.
Mari, did you see the movie that we were
He
just
did.
talking
He
about?
did.
Yeah.
So hold on. Wait. Don't.
No,
feel
I'm
nothing.
not.
Spoilers, yeah.
Answer like a couple.
Okay, I got
But did you feel like it was a good movie, just straight up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had texted her like after like when I made it to the Olympics. It was like I already. It was kind of like it put me in the picture like I already been here before, like watching her in the movie during the movie, and then I got to the Olympics. It was like it literally felt like the same.
It did.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Is this like the big sister of Team USA boxing now?
It is.
Yeah.
She came out. She gave us the pep talk. She came out there and sparred with one of our other Olympians and just show love and just contacted us all the way through.
I was hitting all of them up.
Yeah.
When they was getting ready for their fights, I was hitting all of them up.
Yeah.
And I had my own fight coming up too.
Right. Exactly.
I was hitting them up like, hey, I'm tuned in.
Right.
Good thing, man. Congrats to your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claressa, did you ever see the movie Antoine Fisher?
What name sound familiar?
Yeah.
You probably seen
Antoine
it.
Fisher.
Yeah. Was it similar at all? Just I'm trying to.
When he was like, "It's my time." Like when he went back to the to his grandma's house or something, he was like, "It's my time." You don't remember that movie?
What was it about? Football,
I'm still standing.
basketball?
I'm still strong. That was the trailer.
Well, I think it was somebody in the army.
Yeah.
Like military.
Yeah.
Nah, I missed that one. I gotta go watch it now. I gotta watch it, but it sounds like it's good. But
Yeah.
so okay, my question for you is now I'm interviewing now.
Yeah.
Was there any parts of we don't have to just say yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any parts of the movie that when you watched The Fire Inside that made you cry?
It got me emotional, like watery eyed
Yep.
for sure. So like I wasn't trying to shed no tears in there, but you felt like the emotion and like the come up. I ain't gonna tell too much.
I was
but-
crying, boy.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I just be bawling. My makeup
Yeah.
be everywhere. I
Yeah.
be bawling.
But yeah, it
It's
was-
such a great story.
Definitely well written,
Yep.
well acted from
Yep.
to everything.
Ryan Destin did a great job being.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Great job.
For sure.
Is it,
Because how she listen, I'm a hard person to copy.
well, like okay, we've seen what they call rags to riches type films and stories before.
Yeah.
Is this something different because it's a woman as the protagonist, black woman, and the story? Like, what's different? You think about this film? That
I think it's
yeah.
different because of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On
right.
Also where I come from, what I've been able to accomplish. We're talking about 2 Olympic gold medals. Now I'm 15-time world champion, 3-time undisputed champion. I mean, I can go on and on about my accolades, but I had to fight through a lot to get there. And there were plenty of times where I could have gave up and quit and said, you know what, let me just go get a job. Let me just go find something else to do. Maybe go to college, play basketball. I could have stopped and chose anything different, but I decided to keep on fighting, keep on believing in God, believing what he had for me was going to work. And pressing forward, man. Pressing forward. And man, when I tell you, I put my headphones on. And I don't hear nothing else. I just hear my music or hear my own voice. And that's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta block everything out and work.
You know, I remember, like, we're at Canelo. I remember being on a media bus to Canelo versus Liam Smith, right? And you were getting ready to turn pro. You were going to have your debut against Franchon on the Kovalev Ward card a couple months later. And definitely not going to name names, but I remember some writers being like, she thinks she could make $1 million in women's boxing,
yeah.
scoffing at it. And I was like,
Gotcha.
I think she can. Like, I'm pretty...
Gotcha.
So is that gratifying to not only make the $1 million, be in a major film, and like at what point did you get kind of content, not satisfied?
I don't use that word.
Not content, but
I'm not
fulfilled.
I'm not content or fulfilled. Like, I think the reason that my movie is called The Fire Inside because the fire inside is still burning.
Okay.
You know, I have so much more that I want to do in the sport of boxing. Honestly, I just learned this recently. So when God gives you a vision, right? You can see it. And the reason why God gave you this vision is because that's what He wants for your life, right? But God don't tell you what you're gonna have to go through to get to that. If He did, you would choose a different vision. He's like, you know what? Well, give me a different one because I don't want to go through that.
Right.
So what I learned recently was God gave me that vision, And even though I spoke it out to people and I said it, it wasn't their job to believe in what I was speaking or believe in my beliefs on what God had already told me. Because he told me I went to Olympic gold medals. He told me I would make $1 million. He told me I would have all these great things happen to me. And I think that if he would have told me all the hoops and loops and the things that I had to go through to get there, I would have said, guys, you know what? I might just gonna take that job at McDonald's instead of doing this because it was hard. But when you just keep believing in God and putting him first and really trusting the game plan, knowing that whatever happens, tomorrow gotta get better. Like, it may have been terrible today, but tomorrow will be better. I think that you just have to keep going. So that's what happened. God has showed me that vision. So when everybody was laughing and saying, I want to make $1 million, cough, cough, Steve Kim, I thought it was hilarious. And I speak of him all the time because all I did was make a tweet and say, another day closer to $1 million, and I was going for a run. And he tweeted me back and said, women's boxing is a dead sport. Women's boxing will never make $1 million. No woman in boxing will ever make $1 million. Now look at him, Saudi, sick. So I get gratification in that because you ain't had no reason to come bothering me. If that's my dream and that's how I feel, who are you to tell me that I can't have that? Now I'm here to tell you I'm gonna make $5 million too, and 10. And 15 by the time I retire. Right. I can bet that on you and your mama.
We're talking movies, favorite movies of all time, both of you.
Man, don't give me the lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way that Ali played Muhammad Ali in his biopic.
Will Smith, you mean, played Ali?
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Played Ali.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies. And then, I'm a black yourself, $1 Million Baby. It's one of the movies. I was crying on that movie too.
Yeah.
So,
You got any favorites?
Another Will Smith one, King Richard.
I haven't seen that.
Ooh.
You haven't? King Richard was a good one.
Oh, and you know what? Since talking about Will Smith, love you. Will Smith got that 7 pounds.
Yeah.
That movie there just, whew, he was such a good guy. He gave the girl his eyes and gave the other dude his lung and what? Come on, man.
I gotta tune in.
7 pounds. Watch it. It is one of the best movies by Will Smith.
You guys gotta check out some of the old gangster flicks. Goodfellas, Casino.
American Gangster?
American Gangster was great.
Oh,
With
hold on.
Denzel.
Hey,
With Denzel.
don't.
Yeah.
Denzel acted his ass off in that movie. I love Denzel.
The best scene is when he shot dude and talking about give me the money for the Blue Dream, and he shot him and then left the money underneath the glass.
That scene, in American Gangster. Yeah, that was a cold scene.